Hi, I'm Alex Kazim. I am the VP and General Manager of eBay's advertising business, otherwise known as eBay Ads, and incredibly excited to talk to you today about e-commerce, eBay, and advertising and how they all come together. And if you have any questions, please reach out and submit them, and we'll do our best to answer them. So we think about e-commerce. It's what's interesting is that the journey that the customer is on has actually grown more complex over time. When a consumer is thinking about buying a product, it goes beyond price. They're looking for things around the speed of shipping, recommendations and reviews, promotions, protections, and a whole host of other factors that come into play. There are also a variety of different touch points. So now you are also interacting with them on chatbots, SMS, influencers are part of the mix. And so it's continuing to evolve over time on how brands and businesses actually connect with consumers. And then there are more ways to actually buy. So it's not just online, it's online to offline, offline to online, and other things in between. And so it's been a remarkable journey for e-commerce over the last 30 years. And how and where you connect is actually really critical. If you think about e-commerce, it is a $4 trillion business or industry. And what's interesting is that 88% of consumers actually start their searches for purchasing things on marketplaces. And this is actually different than most things online, where they will start at a search engine. So marketplaces have an enormous opportunity to help merchants sell their goods. And there's been an incredible development over the last few years with e-commerce. This is e-commerce ads or advertising. And what's interesting and the way that it works is that it allows you as a merchant to increase the rank that you have in the search results, or to increase the presence that you actually get on the marketplace itself. And these ads have been incredibly effective. So not only are they great at driving additional velocity for the merchant, they're actually really efficient. When you look at the return on ad spend for ads on marketplaces, they're far better than what you would find if you have your own storefront and you're trying to run advertising on social networks or search engines. So it's been a tremendous opportunity for merchants to be able to use advertising on marketplaces to be able to drive their sales. What's been really fascinating has been in the last few years where the increase in privacy changes, whether that's regulatory or changes that were being driven by the industry, has actually created an even larger opportunity for advertising on e-commerce marketplaces. And what's important is that the connection between the ad and the transaction, and the tighter that connection is, the better the targeting is, and the better the attribution and your return on your spend is. And with these privacy changes and with third-party cookies going away, it's really severed this connection. Whereas on marketplaces, you actually have a very tight connection. The user is typically logged in, and so that way you get ads that are better targeted based on their intent, and you get better reporting and better, more clear data on the return on your spend. And so this is actually why e-commerce advertising has been just exploding over the last few years. And with eBay, it's interesting because eBay as a marketplace is incredibly large and diverse. We did over 20 billion in gross merchandise volume in the second quarter of this year. We have almost 160 million buyers worldwide, and on any given day, there's 1.5 billion items that are listed for sale across all of our markets in our various countries. And so eBay itself as a marketplace is a terrific opportunity to grow your sales. What's interesting is that 70% of our purchases actually start from a search within eBay. And 1 in 5 of purchases are actually started in that top slot in search. So if you think about it, that is the most important real estate in the marketplace. And our current core format is promoted listing standard. And this works similar to what I had mentioned earlier. By paying a fee, I can get promoted in search, so I get a higher rank in the search results, and I get additional placements all throughout the marketplace where our potential buyers can see your products. And so this format has been around for a few years, and it's a great way for our merchants to boost the visibility. What's unique about it is that you only pay for it if you actually successfully sell an item. It's what's known as a cost per sale or a cost per action ad format. And this is terrific for our smaller businesses because it means that there's no risk. You can promote your item, and only if there's a sale do you actually pay a fee. What's also good is that setup is incredibly easy. We actually do help you in terms of understanding what the suggested ad rate or what fee you should pay to get a good conversion rate. And we give you very detailed reporting on the impressions and the clicks and the return that you're getting on your ad spend. And it's been incredibly successul. We have on any given quarter over 1 million sellers actually promoting items using this promoted listing standard ad format. And in the second quarter of this year, they actually promoted over 430 million items. And on average, they're seeing double-digit increases in sales. And obviously, the lift is going to vary depending on what you're selling and the category and the price. But we are really excited by seeing this velocity increase that we have with all of these merchants. And we just launched a new format called Promoted Listings Advanced. It's currently in beta, and it's all about driving even more visibility and even more control. And this is what we do: is we target the top of search. So that first spot that in the search results that I talked about, our most valuable real estate, Promoted Listings Advanced gives you preferred access for that slot. And it is a cost per click model run on a second price auction, which is similar to other cost per click ad formats that are out there on the internet. And so the point is to give you the ability to get more control over placements up at the top of the search results, and to give you more control over your budget. You'll have a daily budget that you can actually specify, and we will spend to that dollar amount for the day, and it will reset for the next day. It also gives you more control over keywords. Where Promoted Listing Standard is automated in that you can't select what keywords your items will actually show up in. With this particular format, you actually can. And we will, of course, suggest keywords that we think are right given your item that's being listed. But it also gives you the opportunity to add your own keywords as well, ones that you think are going to be really relevant for eBay shoppers. And this is just part of an expansion of the portfolio that we're actually doing. You'll hear more about another product we're launching later called Promoted Listings Express. This is really targeted at smaller sellers and at auctions. And it's a very simple fixed fee that you pay to get promoted for a short duration of time. Promoted Listing Standard, I talked about, is really meant for our small businesses, and it is a cost per sale, no risk format that works across all fixed price items that are listed on the site. And then Promoted Listings Advanced is our cost per click format, and that one, again, also is for fixed price items, which is the vast majority of items listed on eBay. So it's a really great portfolio to help you understand which product should I be using to promote my items on eBay. So just in closing, the journey is complex, but marketplaces really are a tremendous opportunity, in part because this whole concept behind e-commerce advertising gives you the kind of velocity you're looking for and the cost efficiency that's really necessary for you to be profitable. And eBay is a terrific place to actually go use this and test out the advertising and what it can actually drive for you. Our Promoted Listing Standard product has been out for several years, and talk to your LinnWorks rep about using that. And our Promoted Listings Advanced product we have just launched, and we're excited to know that LinnWorks will be providing this capability as well in the first half of next year. So thank you so much for the time, and look forward to seeing you again.